women so they side and get that going, but unfortunately, that's not how things work. So like I just want to come on here, just to just have like a little brief discussion. I was talking to one of my friends, and she's going through a breakup, um, and in the midst of her talking to me, she made a comment saying that she wished she would have knew her worth. She wished she would have listened to the signs and would have seen the signs beforehand. But to be honest, we always see signs. We always have that intuition that something's not right. As a woman, we just know. I mean, I don't know how we know, but we know. Um, so she was telling me this, so I let her talk, and I got to the point where I stopped her, and I'm like, all right, baby, I've been in her life for a long time, and I've seen her deal with multiple men, like on relationship occasions, and just dealing with dudes, period. And she had a man one time that told her, and he was in front of me, like we was out chilling, hanging out at the park, drinking and chilling and vibing and whatnot. And she had asked him a question, and he was like, "Oh, well, I told you that this is what it was with that girl." And she was like, "Well, I don't like it. I think you should stop talking to her and blah 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 and this and the third." And he went on and ran about how he told you he didn't know if it was gonna work out. He didn't want a relationship, but she was trying to force him into a relationship. So in the midst of him saying all that, after that day, he had stopped calling and texting her like that. So she calling me crying and blah blah blah. But she didn't before she called me and start telling me all this stuff that he did to her and blah blah blah. I was on her side. So then when she came over that day, I look at her messages and she's literally like texting him back, "No, I don't want you to leave and this and the third. I'll do anything for you." But all his text messages is saying that he just wants her to go find better. Like they can be friends. Like he's not leaving her life. He just feels like as far as the relationship goes and what she wants, they're not on the same page. So he'd rather her go find that or wait for it to come to her than to put her in a situation where she's going to get heartbroken because he know he's going to break her heart. Like that's a man for you. And that's the difference between a man and a boy. Because a man is going to stand up for his beliefs and what's right as far as treating women. And a man not going to put you in a situation that he can't handle, he that he may feel like it may hurt you or whatever, especially a man that actually cares about you. Like I can see a single man. Single man, he can do what he wants to, go fuck whoever he wants to, blah blah blah. You're single, but if you're in a relationship and you have an understanding and an agreement with my man is this, is that, I'm a main bitch and blah blah blah. That little boy got some bread. A little boy is the shit when it comes to all your little bitches, and that's what it is. So you can't be mad at somebody for telling you something up front and you taking it out of context later. You can't. Because when you come back to that conversation, it's always going to be, I told you this. I can say this for me one time. I tell every guy that I'm in a relationship with that, excuse me, if they want a relationship with me, they need to come out and tell me everything, who you're dealing with, what you're doing, what you want out of this relationship, what you want out of life, all that. And they're like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Last guy I was dealing with, I told him multiple times. And it was crazy because like our relationship started off really, really good, really, really good. Ended up moving out of state, and it went totally left. And in the midst of this, like I kept asking him questions, like I'm okay with this, I'm okay with this. You just gotta be honest with me. And he'll still beat around the bush. He'll still beat around the bush. So one day, he was actually honest with me, and the shit happened how I told him it was gonna happen. And after that, it was just like, oh babe, I just want to do it my way, and it's not that. It's just like whatever. Um, Long story short, basically, what I'm getting to is you cannot allow somebody to control your life and your feelings. If you feel a certain way, you need to speak up and act on it. If you see something, you need to speak up and act on it. A man is not going to make you feel bad for the things that he's done wrong at all whatsoever. If he's making you feel bad for it, he's really not a man. A man takes responsibility, he has integrity, he's supportive, and all of that. Like, he's going to bring you up, he's going to uplift you, he's going to add on to what you already have. if not make it better. You feel me? So in that sense, like, I just want y'all as women, we just kind of, gotta wake up a little bit, know our worth, know where we're coming from, what we doing, who we're dealing with, try to get to know people more. Like, should I definitely support what everybody wants to do in their life. If you want to have a one night stand, if you just want to be fuck buddies, if you want a relationship, if you want a side nigga, a side bitch. But at the end of the day, honesty takes you a long ways, very long ways. Yeah, you just gotta let people know what the fuck you about. Cause at the end of the day, you are the only one who's going to have you at the end of the day. Because when that person walks away or when they die or whatever case may be, they're gone. You got to take care of you. You got to do for you. So I just want y'all to remember we are queens. We will always be queens. We will always be respected by someone out there. And we just got to know our worth and know that I am a self. When I got the power to leave him, when I got the courage to leave him, like, could nobody stop me. Like, I left him, and then, like, I left him. I went out of town, just get away and like, show him that I was serious. Like, I'm not doing this no more. You either gonna get it right or I'm gone. So I ended up coming back, and we ended up dealing with each other again after I left the first time. And he was still doing the same thing, cheating on me, lying to me. Make better decisions, and I'll point that out to him. Not saying, oh, baby, you need to do this. I'm just like, baby, I think that you should go fill out an application or go drive somewhere and go get a job or something like that. You feel me? But me saying that, it was always, I'm downing him, I'm disrespecting him, I'm making him feel worthless, and this, that, and the third. And I just had to go. Like, that was the last straw. So, like, you really just gotta know what you want out of life. Like, sometimes we get so lost in a relationship and we think that if we leave that relationship, we're not gonna know what to do. We're not gonna have nothing. We gotta start all over. Like, that's the scariest part, is starting over. Like, when you have to start all over, that's one of the things that's like, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to. And I think that's one reason why nobody wants to leave the city that they're from. A lot of people don't make it out of their hometown due to the fact that they're afraid of change. And you can't be afraid of change, especially when the situation that you're in is not healthy for you. Like, I literally believe, and I've lived it. There have been times where I lose focus and everything starts going bad. But once I start regaining focus, stuff starts going good. And then I lose focus again, and I go backwards. And then I have focus. And it's really just about having faith, staying focused, and knowing what you want and who you are. And I guarantee whatever your calling is, as long as you're happy with yourself and you're being honest with yourself, you will succeed. You will get to where you need to be. Like, ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby girl. So that kind of wraps up everything that I kind of wanted to say today. Yeah, just long story short, let's do better at knowing our worth. I know I see a lot of posts out here saying that us women in 2018 ain't taking no more stuff, or we to be the niggas nowadays. But really, we really just gotta be ourselves. We are women first. Yes, we are. We take care of home, but we gotta take care of ourselves first. Deep down in our heart, our mind, our body, our soul. When you look in the mirror, you gotta look and say, hey, I like what I see. I love what I see in that mirror. I am in love with myself. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am successful. I am worthy. I am kind. I am whatever it is that you feel that you are. Like, you really, like, every morning speak the things into existence. If you want to leave that nigga, speak it into existence. If you, if you want that new job, speak it into existence. If you want something, you have to speak it to existence and do the necessary work in order to get it. Because if not, you're not going to get it. You're going to always be complaining about what you have, what you don't have, what people do for you. And that's where you're going to feel unhappy. And that's where depression comes and all that. And I I've been depressed at a point in my life. I recently just got over depression because of the situations that I was in. I was allowing myself to be in, and I was, supporting people that didn't support me. So just, I'm gonna end it with this. One person told me though, um, when it comes to your life and you're trying to change it, you have to change your way of thinking. You change your thinking and your mindset, you change your life. Seriously. Like positive thinking only gets you positive results. Negative thinking will only get you negative results. So like just think about that. Make sure y'all have a wonderful week. Stay positive, stay healthy, drink a glass of water, fruit, and just, get your coins up, baby girl, because ain't nobody going to do it for you but yourself. Have a blessed day, and thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe.